For real. Hold up. I got a whole lot of money on the calendar. The nigga been counting, but I almost lost count. For real. Whole lot of money on the calendar. I got a whole lot of money on the calendar. The nigga been counting, but I almost lost count. For real. I got a whole lot of money on the calendar. The nigga been counting, but I almost lost count. For real. Got a whole lot of money on the calendar. The nigga been counting, but I got a whole lot of money on the calendar. The nigga been counting, but I almost lost count. For real. Got a whole lot of money. Got a whole lot of money.
Yeah. I'm that nigga hard. Hey, I put trophies on my neck cause I'm a trophy. Fuck all that talking on the net, you gotta show me, huh? Hey, this a Audemars Forget, it's not a rollie. Hey, I just live a sweet life like Zach and Cody, huh? Ballin' like I'm Kobe. Hold on. Ballin' like I'm Kobe, ain't nobody had to coach me. Mr. Montana, shit packs like I'm Tony. Play with toys, you a baby boy, call him Jody. These niggas can't control me. They know my bread long. Popped the top off my top op, gave them headstones. I don't need a handout. 10 toes, what I stand on. Like a dark bitch, but I'll settle for a red bone. Jeans say Kasubi, and you know I got the strap tuck. I be popping it like a condiment, they tryna catch up. Back to back in them black trucks, bitches lapped up. Last nigga, he got clapped up for tryna act tough. No, hey, I put trophies on my neck cause I'm a trophy. Fuck all that talking on the net, you gotta show me, huh? Hey, this a Audemars Forget, it's not a rollie. Hey, I just live a sweet life like Zach and Cody, huh?
I'm a trophy in a set, these niggas not a threat. I'm addicted to having guns like I'm John Morant. Cartier watch niggas hot like what he copping next. I ran it up on them niggas and I ain't drop a sweat. Billionaires, boys clubs with Balenciaga. We just left the strip club and hit up Benihana's. Yeah, it's your baby, I get plenty dollars. Denim tear on my jeans, coulda did the Prada.
Hey, I put trophies on my neck cause I'm a trophy. Fuck all that talking on the net, you gotta show me, huh? Hey, this a Audemars Forget, it's not a rollie. Hey, I just live a sweet life like Zach and Cody, huh? Hey, this a Audemars Forget, it's not a rollie. I just live a sweet life like Zach and Cody, huh?
What's the deal? What's the deal? Welcome to the Cash Out Podcast. I'm your host, Clay Vaughn, and of course, we got my man DJ 808 on the ones and twos. And today we got a very special guest in the building, none other than the big homie himself, Trap LA. Trap LA, what's going on, homie?
Yo, what's up with it? What's up with it? It's a pleasure
Man,
to be here.
we just trying to get a little bit of work done, man. You feel what I'm saying, man? I appreciate you popping in today because I know you're a very busy person.
Oh yeah, I'm out here making things happen, but never too busy to tap in with people that I see doing something positive, building up their platform though.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up. And I appreciate you, man, on the real. So for those who don't know, you dig what I'm saying? Let them know a little bit about yourself, where you come from, what you got going on.
Well, I'm DJ Crash. A lot of people in the industry are known as DJ Crash D. I'm from Carson, California. Been doing my thing for a while. I started off as an artist, an independent artist, and a producer, and then just worked my way through the game. Sold a lot of records independently, helped a lot of my friends get record deals, major record deals, um, play behind the scenes, help a lot of people get on, started the DJ Coalition, a couple other platforms, and just has always been an advocate for independent artists, producers, and DJs, and just want to continue to add something to the music industry, particularly the rap game.
No, that's what's up. That's what's up, man. And again, I appreciate you coming today, man, because this gonna be one of them interviews that's gonna be real informative. I can't just talk to you like everybody else, you dig? Because you've put so much work into this culture. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of information that's gonna come up out of this interview. So I'm gonna just ask you just off the muscle though, because I ask every other guest that comes, how did you end up getting into the music industry? What was that day that made trap want to become a part of music?
Um, I was in my grandmother living room with my cousin, and we was watching the box, and Crisscross was popping. That was like they was playing the record Jump all the time, and we was just so enamored by it, just like memorizing the line, doing the dances, just dressing like them. It was like shit, I want to do this too. And me and my cousin, I have a cousin, my bigger older cousin. Her name is Patrice Stewart. She's a multi-platinum singer songwriter, and we were in the church choir, and we would just after church choir rehearsal, we would mess around like on the organ and stuff, and just on the microphone, just like saying raps and singing. And that from that point, we was like, this is what we want to do, you know.
Right. And then since then, man, it's been history. You dig what I'm saying? I remember the day Jump came. I remember
Right,
that shit, man. It's so crazy. I be trying to tell some of the youngsters today, like, man, y'all just don't got an idea of the stuff that we seen growing up, in
right,
hip hop. You know what I'm saying? How they had the pants backwards and shit. And they
right.
literally had us wearing pants backwards. Fuck the skinny jeans. They
Yeah,
had us
pants
putting the jeans on
backwards.
just completely backwards. You know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah,
Right,
it's a crazy time, man, that we come from, but it was definitely fun. So just
definitely
speeding up
fun.
into to what today is. You dig what I'm saying? You've been doing a lot of work with Joe Moses that's been taking care of his thing, you feel me, and being a major mogul in the game and stuff like that, and being a vessel to other artists and stuff like that. Man, how did you and Joe Moses end up working together? Like, how'd y'all end up linking up?
Shit, I've been knowing Joe since he was a kid, and his dad actually helped my partner, Bishop Lamont, was helping him out on like with a workout routine and working out, getting swole, and Bishop was on that mission. And then he would always tell us like, yeah, my son rap. He would always bring us Joe CDs, and just as a favor for him helping Bishop out, we let Joe come open up at some of our shows and shit. And Joe, he's just like one of the artists that everything I tell him, he listen. If I be like, we need this or you need that, he gonna go get it and come back. And you know, I was like, all right, I'm rocking with you. So shit, from that day, like it's been over 15 years. I just been rocking with him. Like, all right, let's go.
Right. And see, I would say that, we had a lot of people in the game that, just got in for the sake of money, and then you got in, and then some people got in and really made an impact and stuff like that. And, I see that Joe Moses took, I ain't gonna say similar approaches, but you understand what I'm saying? But that approach that Nipsey had as well, you feel what I'm saying? Going into the business end of it, making sure that he was being an asset to the community and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So was that a lot of the stuff that you instilled in him as well?
Most definitely. Just even including shit, just everybody, including like Nipsey. Rest in peace to my nigga Nipsey. He was he was around, and I worked with him closely, and his shit when he started, when he was beginning, you know, and I always just led by example. Like, look, I got rich at a young age. I bought my mama a house when I was like 19 years old off selling music, off selling my own mixtape independently, selling like 20,000 copies in the streets. You know what I'm saying? And having cars and having all type of motion. So I've always been like that and always instilling that into the little homies that like, look, like it's cool to get record deals and all that. That's money to flip or just have, but always be selling something tangible. We need always got to be selling something tangible. And that's just, that mentality is just I would say rooted into all my understudies, everybody that's, came through the trap, as some people say.
Right. And see, with the type of brother that Nip was, you dig what I'm saying? I mean, he was very inspirational in his endeavors. I remember when I first came across Nip, I was blown away. I'm like, man, who is this dude? Like, I ain't never even, you know what I mean? But then when I was listening to his interviews and stuff like that, I was able to tell, I'm like, yo, this is gonna be a dude that's gonna have longevity in the world in general, because I could tell that he was using music as an asset to sell, like you said, tangible items to gain profit. You dig what I'm saying? And I had quickly found out the reason why we had never crossed paths, because me and Nipsey the same age, and it's because while I was out being stupid, he already had a dream and was pursuing that dream. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So we wasn't in the same places with the same mind frame. He was on a whole different page. So like, what's one of your most memorable moments that you would say that you had with Nipsey Hussle?
Shit, the all right, I gotta tell this story. And first I gotta say, rest in peace to one of my great friends, somebody that I met a long time ago doing music and started off with him and traveled around the world. His name is Randy Drinker, aka Rare or Puto. He from Great, the projects over there, part of Watts, whatever. He just recently passed away or whatnot, but he is the one who introduced me to Nipsey. And how that introduction even came about was back at that time, me and my partner Spider Loke, we had a studio. We had two studios, the blue room and the green room. And I had to always have a street team. So one of my street team members was out selling our mixtapes. He come back to the blue room, and we counting up the money and everything. And he like, look, one of them I just traded with this one nigga. And I'm like, I'm tripping on him like, bro, like who is the nigga? And he gave me a CD, and it was Nipsey. It said Nipsey Hussle. So I'm laughing because at the time it's like Nipsey Hussle, like I know a Nipsey Russell, that's used to be a character on
Right.
TV or something. So
Right.
so a nigga laughing like I'm tripping on this nigga like, bro, you just you just swapped our shit out with a nigga named Nipsey. Man, what the fuck? Like, we got we got to go listen to this shit. So we step back in, we go back over to the blue room where Puto or Rare Rest and Spider, they over there. So I'm like, hey bro, hold on, put this CD in. This nigga just traded one of our CDs for this nigga named Nipsey. And nigga like, Nipsey? Like, what the fuck? Who's Nipsey Hussle? So we playing the music, and then Rare, he like, nigga, that's Armayas. They ain't even call him Nipsey Hussle. Like him and Rare, they had shit been working together doing music for a long time previously already. So he was like, hold on, let me call this nigga. He called him up, and Nipsey was like, where y'all at? And that nigga came, he was there in like 15 minutes, him and like one of his other homies. He came by himself. And he pulled up, we had a beat and a hook. A nigga came, he hopped on it. He was like, we was smoking big, and the song was called Smoke On With Us. And I'm like, damn, this nigga hard. Like, damn, this is crazy. He here right now. I was like, hey, we got to shoot the video for this. And so everybody was like, all right, for sure. So, I had my at the time I was like one of the first people with the high def camera. Shot the music video for Smoke One With Us. We did several other songs that same day. And the nigga was cool. And then we was just like, that nigga always pull up. It's just like on some regular shit. You know what I'm saying? He just like a real nigga, just a regular nigga that was just hungry for the rap game. And then we went to Atlanta. This nigga came, him and his brother that had some bread. So we went to Atlanta, introduced him to a lot of DJs or whatever, and then did one of his first campaigns. We did the marketing and promo for that. Did some shit out here in Hollywood. Had all the DJs come help him. The record with him and I'm feeling myself. Him and Louis
Yeah.
record. We did that one. We had the budget and ran that one up, did that, and then just man, that was just like the beginning. And whatever I needed him to pop up to, he come pull up and pop up. And just it's just always just been love from that point.
No, that's what's up, man. That's what's up. And again, man, shout out to Nip, man. Rest in paradise to that dude, cause he was different, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely, man. Niggas trip out on me, bro, because they be like tripping that I didn't know his early music. You know what I'm saying? But I know Victory Lap, right? And it's because I
Yeah.
was more tuned in to his intellect.
Right.
I can tell you a gang of interviews by him. You know what I'm saying? But I to this day still can't tell you, his earlier music like that. You dig what I'm saying? So that's what's up
Ain't
though,
no.
man. But look,
Hey, nah, go
but
ahead.
I would say off the muscle though, you know what I'm saying? He was definitely a blueprint for the youth to follow today. You know what I'm saying? And I see that it's taking place, man, because number one, I want to give a major shout out, which I'm surprised that ain't nobody too much mentioned it, man, to Zoe Sama and the homie S Dot, man, from the east side. You dig what I'm saying? They just had a show this past weekend. S Dot had a show this past weekend. And for them dudes to be on the same stage, bro, like, you gotta be here to know. You feel what I'm saying? Or from here to know. But we gotta definitely highlight the fact that that's big for hip hop. That's big for LA County, because them two dudes that come from them two communities, bro, standing
Right,
on the same,
right,
that's unseen.
right. No,
You know what
that's
I'm
dope.
saying?
I
That's
think
unseen,
that's
bro.
dope. That's dope. That's dope, and I love it. And I love to be um present and seeing us come together and unify and just like
Yeah,
change the narrative, because it's like at the end of the day, um, ain't nobody ever gonna win from the street
that's a
politics.
fact.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like we might as well come together and like that's the only way it's gonna last forever if we come together as a community. Like we seen what this has done over the past like what 40, 50 years, pulling the community apart. Let's see what we do if we just spread the coming together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's get that 40, 50 years.
And see what I
And
love
just
about it though, Trap, is that they wasn't no mid-age or nothing. These some young niggas. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying? Like that's what make it
yeah,
count to me. Like these ain't no old niggas that's just a random crip from that side and a random blood. These is rival enemies in the same area, same community, beefing since the beginning of gangbang history. And these is young men. You feel what I'm saying? That wasn't orchestrated by, you know what I'm saying? Like they just did that. And I was like, damn, bro. Like that shit put a tear in my eye, man. So big shout out to Zoe Sama. Big shout out to S. Dot from the block, man, for just, being that example.
for sure. Salute to them.
Yeah,
Salute to both of them. I've worked with both of them, and they're both stand up, reputable young men. So
exactly.
big salute and shout out to them just for you know pushing that narrative. That's dope.
That's a fact. Because you had made a statement, right? The next question I got for you is that how the blogs are not interested in helping the rap game. Like, could you elaborate a little bit on that?
Well, the thing is, the blogs and the podcasts they feed off of the majority of them feed off of clickbait,
Right,
right?
right.
Clickbait topics. So they gonna push a narrative of people beefing, not getting along, negativity. Because I mean, if you break it down psychology wise, negative things are gonna get more attention than anything positive. So they just got lost in the sauce of just pushing negativity, and negativity can never add to anything. It can never. There's no, and from the Bible to math, science, whatever, anything negative that comes across something positive is gonna take something away from it. It's not gonna ever add to it. So these blogs are never gonna add to what we're doing. They don't care about that. You know what I'm saying? They just want to see us tear each other apart. They don't want to see like, oh, him be on, put him on and him on, and just everybody on. Let's use our power to put niggas on, which is in the position they're in. Instead of doing that, they're pushing a bullshit, excuse my language, but just like a bullshit narrative.
Right, right, right. And that's what I'm saying, because something like this with S. Dot and Zoe should have definitely went viral, bro. For everybody that's seen that in LA, from LA County, Long Beach, Compton, Watts, Inglewood, like that shit have went viral, bro. Like the fact that them niggas like, wait a minute, hold on, because I thought I was tripping when I said, I'm like, wait a minute, nigga, that wasn't
Hey,
never them two
hold
niggas.
on,
Like,
hold on. Let me ask you this: if
yeah,
they would have at that same show, if they would have got into it,
it
you
would have
think
went
people would
viral. Come
would have
on.
been fine? Hey, I promise you, if somebody from Zoe Osama camp bumped into somebody from S dot camp the wrong way, that's all everybody would have been talking about.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact. And that's a sad fact at the end of the day. You dig what I'm saying? So,
It's sad. That's
that,
why we got to change the narrative. That's why I'm like, let's change the narrative. Like, cause
yeah,
that
nah,
shit's
most
stupid.
definitely. Most definitely. So how does an artist go? I'm gonna ask you this. So how does an artist go from being like local to play it all over? Because there's been a lot of conversation about that, which I feel like is clickbait as well. You know what I'm saying? How LA is just local. And I think every artist from every region is local to a degree. You dig what I'm saying? But like, how do an artist go from taking themselves being a local artist to being national or international?
You gotta travel. You just gotta go do whatever you're doing out here in your city. You got to just get out your comfort zone and just go somewhere else and do the same thing with people that you don't know in a whole unfamiliar environment.
Right, right, right. So like getting with the DJs and promoters and
And
stuff like that.
all that. Even shit. Yeah, the influencers, the real influencers. If you get what I'm saying, in the different cities, pulling up to the club, supporting the DJs and the promoters out there. Networking with the artists out there. going doing promo, tearing the city up, the streets out there, being everywhere. So now they saying your name, you know. And then also when you go into different markets, um, they don't have like this is we in LA, we in Hollywood, so you know we go to Walmart, you're gonna see Jay-Z and Beyonce. You feel me? I mean Target, you gonna see Saweetie or you know Offset. You're gonna see them, you see them every day. So but you go to these smaller markets, if you from LA and you an artist and you doing your thing, when you go out there, they're gonna be like, oh, that's Cali, he here. That's somebody, he's somebody because he from California, he rap and he out here. Or she out here. It's just a whole different thing when you go into the smaller markets and attack the smaller markets.
Right.
Like you know, you could build up a stronger fan base and then you also get on the radio faster and easier, especially mix shows because the DJs that you want to support, like maybe at the club, pulling up on them, popping a bottle or whatever, they the ones doing the mix shows the next day. So they just gonna tell you to come to the radio station. They're gonna play your record, and then you just keep that whole act going up in the smaller markets out of town. Then the radio programmers out here when they looking at the BDS and the media base of what's getting spins, they gonna see you because they know you already from out here, but they gonna be like, wait, he got spins. He like, oh, I'm tripping. I need to play this out here, you know. So,
Right, right,
um,
right. So do you think that's what artists kind of lost, like that aggression? Because I remember growing up, artists used to be very aggressive about promotion and marketing. You feel what I'm saying? Like, do you think they lost that aggression and kind of got comfortable with social media and stuff like that?
yeah, everybody. I think everybody saw Justin Bieber and Soldier Boy and felt like that's all we need is the internet.
Right. On the real.
So
That
even
nigga said
yeah, so even the record industry, you know, they everybody went just social media. Like that's all we need.
Right.
But you know, it's like shit. Like you still need like the streets. You need all avenues
Right, right, right.
to keep the audience aware, you know.
Right.
So you don't want to just think that you could just do it by focusing online. Even though some people have, that's like going to the NBA. Yeah, some people do get on, you know what I'm saying? But everybody's not a LeBron. And then, you know, it's different levels, you know what I'm saying? So you just got to understand um really it's just coming to understand like who you are and then who you want to be. You know what I'm saying?
Right, 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 right. So do you think it still take the traditional 10 years? Like, you know what I mean? Remember back in the day, like it would for sure kind of like take an artist a grind, like they called them paying dues and stuff like that. But like how you just described right now, you know, it's kind of like a lottery pick a little bit. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like you might smack online, you might not. Who knows? Like, you feel what I'm saying? But that's like playing a lottery. But do you think it take the still like the traditional 10 years for an artist to become fully established?
Oh, for sure, for sure. It's gonna take you 10 years to get to the point where you could walk in the room with these other people that call themselves rappers. You know what I'm not just like you know how everybody calls themselves a rapper because they did a song, not like that, but like the real. It's like me, like I could sit at the table with other platinum producers, DJs, artists, and writers, and have the conversations with them because I've sold platinum. I've worked on projects that are platinum. I've sold a lot. I've sold millions of units of my own shit. So um, everybody can't talk at that table. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right,
So
right. I get it.
so even to get to the point to where you could even be in the room, you know, yeah, it takes 10 years, like for sure. Like even these dudes who you thinking just starting rapping, like they was really like a lot of these dudes out now. They've been rapping since they was like 15 years old. They 25 and 26. And
Right, right,
so now they really got they like solid. You know what I'm saying? That's like playing football. You feel me? Like like you can't just go to the league. You know what I'm saying? Because even if you got that size or whatever, you still not don't have that grown men strength that you need. You know what I'm saying?
right, right,
So like yeah, I think definitely you'll have some people who are like standouts or whatever, but for the most part, yeah, it's gonna take you 10 years. But just like every day, working out, writing, rapping, practicing, just doing the same shit over and over and over and over and over, and making the mistakes, going out doing the shows, messing up, doing the shows in front of 10 people. You know what I'm saying? And still putting on your best show. It's gonna take all that. That's builds the character. So when you get the opportunity, you're prepared.
right, 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 right. Now that's a fact. That's a fact. I definitely can agree with that. So you have mentioned before that, you know what I'm saying? And I believe that this is something that needs to be talked about. You dig what I'm saying? Especially being entrepreneurs in the game and stuff like that, and with the services that you provide. You dig what I'm saying? You had mentioned that, friends asking for discounts, for stuff that you like, your services and stuff like that. Do you think is like because a person got that relationship that they should have what you would say like the right or something that be like, hey man, can I get a? Because I don't believe in that. I believe in support being, hey man, if you got this for sale, I'm gonna give you $5 extra, $10 extra, $20 extra. You dig what I'm saying? I'm not gonna try to get a discount. That's, to me, that's not support. So how do you feel about that? Like friends trying to ask for support for, like, say specifically your situation, right? Like how you provide all of us with the promotional and marketing tools that we need to get the world to know who we are. You feel what I'm saying? Do you ever catch those conversations where like, come on, Trap, man, look out for me, man? And you be like, man, I
For
can't,
sure.
bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
and then, so
Yep.
can you like kind of elaborate on that area for me?
That's why that's why I have my own website. That's why I have storefront where those are buffers where I don't even have to deal with people anymore. It's like the only way you can order this shit is online. You feel me? It's very rare
Right,
that
right,
I take an order
right,
just like on text. Other than that, you have to order this online. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you could talk to the computer and they could give you a discount, then you figure it out with them. Other than that, like that's you got to order online. So I don't know nothing about a discount. I can't give you. You not gonna call. Let's say who own like you ain't about to call the CEO of McDonald's and be like, bro, you know what I'm saying? I'm up here right now. Give me, you know what I'm saying? Let me get this number 15 for $5 off. You feel me? Like
right,
yeah, man. So I don't even like if you think you about to do that, like I don't even I just remove I don't like it to answer the question. I don't like it. I don't think it's cool. I don't do it. Like whatever it costs, I'm gonna just give it to you. If I don't have it, I'm gonna just be like, all right, I'm gonna get back when I do have it. I ain't gonna waste your time. I ain't tripping. You know what I'm saying? If this is what it's cost, this is what I want, I'm gonna pay for it.
right,
So for me to not deal with that, that's why I have an online storefront and I just make it like you can if you want this, you have to order from this. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever it is, friends and family, whoever, like you just order the people that I feel like, yeah, they gonna ask for a discount. Yeah, like if somebody that I'm already just like doing business to business with, then yeah, we just do business to business. But for the general public, that's why you have the storefront. That's why you have the website. So you ain't no discounts, ain't none of that unless you get a
right, right,
coupon.
right.
You better
No, I
find a
could. Hey,
coupon. You better put a coupon code in.
no, for real. So look, I want to ask you this, man, because again, I want to just make sure I ask the questions that can get artists to the next level in the game, because I think a lot of artists lack information. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of them don't understand that this is the music business. You feel what I'm saying? And the business word get overlooked sometimes. And with it being 5% music, 95% business. So I wanted to ask you, like, how do an artist identify when it's time for them to go ahead and start planning for a tour? Like, if you can just, from your perception.
I mean, planning for a tour is, I mean, you want to start that like kind of like that's part of the plan when you putting your plan together. You know, once you have some type of body of work, I think you should like a tour. I think a small tour, an initial tour. I think touring is very important because you generate money from touring or you get a lot of exposure from touring. So um, that's something that like no matter what level you want to go outside. So you should implement that into your plan as soon as that it makes sense. It's fiscally reasonable for you to do that. You know.
Right. Right. Now, most definitely, most definitely. And then on top of that, you dig what I'm saying? Because I see a lot of artists today, man, they be saying out now, but they ain't did no rollouts. They ain't did no building anticipation. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, we knew about certain songs that was coming out a month ahead of time. You dig what I'm saying? They was 2 months ahead of time, like letting us know that it was coming. And the same thing with movies today. Movies have come out trailers 6 months ago. You feel what I'm saying? Like they build up the anticipation and get the box sales to go crazy. You feel what I'm saying? By the time they drop the project. Like so just for the artist's sake and they can understand what are some of the things from your perception that artists need to know, or some of the things that they need to be able to properly drop a single.
Need a plan. Number one, you need a plan. You need to know where you at. I know I'm being repetitive, but you need to know where you at and you need to know where you going. Like if we happen on this ship, if I'm the pilot, I need to know that like, okay, we leaving at this time. It's gonna take this long to get there. We got this many people on board, this much luggage. This is how much fuel we need. We need to fly at this altitude for this long. It's some weather coming up. You have an exact flight plan. If they do that on an airplane, you need to at least do that with your single, your song, your business. You need to have an exact plan. Like this is where I am going. I am here.
So like what I'm saying is like what are some of the things that they actually need to do? Like just like far as the planning that
Yeah, so like the first thing is have a solid plan, I should say. Have a solid plan. And then what you want to do is you want to get the information, the analytics of who your audience is. You want to identify who your audience is so that you can get them, you can make sure that they have the record and that they gravitating to the record, that they feeling that you want to get the feedback from your target audience. That's definitely one of the most important things that you want to do when you dropping a single, when you rolling out a single, because those people are going to be if they feeling the music, they're going to be telling everybody in word of mouth. That's the number one important way of marketing and promoting since the beginning of time, word of mouth. So you want
right,
your
word of
target
mouth.
audience, you want it to be in front of your target audience. Like focus on your target audience. Focus instead of focusing just on Instagram. Go on Spotify like you on Instagram. Go on Apple Music. Talk to you know what I'm saying? Like talk to people on Spotify. Those are your fans on Spotify. So focus under your plan of attack. Know where you need to be at. Like go on Spotify and see who your true fans are. Talk to the people on here. See what playlist you want. Look at your analytics.
And you know what's crazy, and I'm glad that you said that, Trap, is that I tell people that. I said, don't y'all know YouTube is a social media? Like, so, like you said, Spotify, that's a social media. Like, so spend time on there, like you said, specifically like Instagram, go through your comments, go to their pages, talk to them. I'm saying, like, connect with those people because that's where you're trying to drive them to come see your product at anyway. You feel what I'm saying? So I think that saying that was very, very lucrative. You feel what I'm saying? Because a lot of people don't do that. You feel what I'm saying? And they'll see a quicker result by doing that. You know what I'm saying? But look, what I want to do, man, I'm going to take a small break real quick. Make sure y'all don't go nowhere with us. You dig what I'm saying? We're going to get into some of this music, man. But we got Big Trap in the building. So again, make sure y'all stay tuned in, man. We'll be right back with y'all. DJ 808. Let's get it, bro.
You're listening to the Cash Out Podcast. Cash. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after this break.
She got that walk, 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 got that walk, bend over, make that walk, 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 bend it up, make it pop.
Tsunami, ayy, she got that walk, walk, walk,
She got that walk,
bend over and make it pop, pop, pop.
make it pop.
Make that guac, 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 bend it over, poppin' pussy, make it wop, pop, pop. Make that nigga pay your rent then.
He did,
Pop that pussy in a headstand.
pop it then.
If he playin', fuck his friend then. But niggas I can't stand them.
Y'all finna like this song.
Hold on, I'm finna pop my shit.
I could do that.
Hold the fuck up, I ain't tryna be your main bitch.
you thought?
You niggas lame, ain't got no pussy in your sex hoes. Talk like they about me and my bitches with the extras. I like a nigga who can eat it up. Sweet to the pussy, but he beat it up. He probably got a bitch, but lately I don't give a fuck. Ain't passing out no sympathy, you better put your nigga up. If you a goofy, let me know then. I never had a problem showing niggas what the dough is. Niggas claim they ballin', put that money on the floor. And if we ever talking about a fuck, nigga, I'ma go in. He like, ratchet pussy on the boss, bitch. Pussy wet like Sanote, they going stupid. Make that nigga call me Terry where I put it in reverse. I got that nigga out his shirt. Real bitch gon' keep riding, I don't care if it hurt, nigga. Ay, she got that wop, wop, wop.
She got that walk,
Bend over and make it pop, pop, pop.
make it pop.
Make that guac, guac, guac. Bend it over, poppin' pussy, make it wop, pop, pop. Make that nigga pay your rent then.
He did,
Pop that pussy in a headstand.
pop it then.
If he playin', fuck his friend then. But niggas niggas I can't stand them. Tsunami, a pretty bitch, but keep it rockin'. If my bitches say up it, then I'ma shoot it like I'm Harden. If my bitches say up it, then I'ma hit it like a target. Little nigga keep calling, but he can't spin if he ain't ballin'. I got a playlist for each one of my whips. These bitches pissed. I ain't letting niggas kiss on my lip, but best believe your nigga kiss where I piss. Why you in love with him? If you wasn't hating, probably wouldn't have fucked with him. He can't have me, so he with you. You my mini me. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, bitches wanna be me. I'm on another galaxy. All these bitches mad at me. I'm never on no flaw shit, baby. I'm who they try that shit back. Like ratchet pussy on the boss, bitch. Pussy wet like Sanote, they going stupid. Make that nigga call me Terry where I put it in reverse. I got that nigga out his shirt. Real bitch gon' keep riding, I don't care if it hurt, nigga. Ay, she got that wop, wop, wop. Bend over and make it pop, pop, pop. Make it pop. Make that guap, guap, guap. Bend it over, poppin' pussy, make it wop, wop, pop. Make that nigga pay your rent then. Pop that pussy in a headstand. If he playin', fuck his friend then. But niggas I can't stand them. Fuck that nigga.
Hey, welcome back to the Cash Out Podcast. Get it.
What's the deal? What's the deal? Welcome back to the Cash Out Podcast. I'm your host, Clayvon. And again, that is my brother, DJ 808 on the ones and twos. And again, we got the homie Big Trap in the building coming to drop a gang with a trap. What's going on, man?
Oh, man. Man, I'm sick. I'm loving it, man. Loving the conversation.
Oh, yeah, man, off the muscle. And that track y'all just heard right there, man, that's called Sanote by my partner, Tsunami. You feel what I'm saying? So make sure y'all hit that YouTube channel, man. Go look her up. It's Milani Tsunami. The song is called Sanote. It might look like C Note. For those who that might be, well, I ain't gonna even say slow because I thought it said C Note too. You hear me? But nah, it's called Sanote, man, out on all platforms right now, man. But yeah,
hard.
let's...
She hard.
Yes, hey, no, Tsunami ain't gonna play no game, man. You
Yeah, she hard. She dope. I just was recently introduced to her music, and it's dope. Like, it's dope. Like, I would work with her.
Yeah, man. So how you feel about the women in the music business? Because I feel like the women in the game right now doing their thing, man. They made their impact. The women here to stay.
Well, I mean, it's just like anybody else, Like, if they shit, if they got a proper plan, and do their thing, they definitely here to stay, you know.
Yeah.
They definitely got staying power for sure. I mean, it's a woman's world right now when it comes to the music, because I think people tired of, you know, um, the same thing that the men been talking about. So I think they kind of open to hear what these women are talking about. And I think it's
Right,
probably
right, right.
more women than men anyway. So as far as consumers, and women have always been consumers of music, so it definitely makes sense that the women want to consume music by people who are like them more than just these guys.
Right, right, right. And see, the one thing I do want to see change as well, too, man, for the ladies is that some of these dudes stop being so personal with them or trying to be gatekeeping because they got an attraction to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think just, let the women create peacefully. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't got the pressures that they got, right? Like, we
Right.
don't go in the world every day and got a million girls trying to holler at us. But them, they can go out and flip flops and sweats and a big ass t-shirt and somebody's still gonna try to, excuse me, how you doing, baby? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so they got a gang of pressure that they deal with on a day-to-day basis anyway. And some of these girls, they just really want to create. You dig what I'm saying? Like, and the music don't always reflect their personality, because I used to think like that when I was younger, like maybe the music reflected their nah, that's not the case. Some of these women just make music because it's fun, you know what I'm saying? Or they just see what's working for the music business right now or at that moment, you know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. So I've never been a fan of, like, because I know a lot of girls that had that story, like, man, I couldn't do this because I wouldn't fuck with the dude. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's why you got, like, if you a woman, I mean, it's like, even if you a man, whoever you are, you got to play the situation. You got to be smart. You got to understand that, like, okay, um, people are people. Human beings are human beings.
Right.
So if you go into a studio by yourself, you shouldn't go to the studio by yourself if you're a woman, a young woman. I would recommend that you would go with somebody. I recommend, like, if you're a young woman and you're out, like, be smart. You know what I'm saying? But if you're a man and you are in this business, like, come on, like, do business, do straight up business. Cause now,
Right.
if you hitting on the woman or trying to get at every woman that come through, and ain't no business getting done, ain't no money flowing. Focus on the business. Like, for man, you should look at everybody, if it's a woman or a man or whatever they identify as business. Like, let me get the job done. I'm about to do the best job. Like, you shouldn't have women problems. You shouldn't be that thirsty for women. You should know how to separate that. You
Right.
should you should know how to have that type of discipline. Like, this is work. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's work. Let's do something dope.
Right. Right.
This is how much it costs. This is how much it costs. You pay for it. I'm gonna do the service. I ain't. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you look like. I don't like. We need more of that. And I think, like, when men be doing the dumb stuff, they need to be like disciplined by other men in the community.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I definitely agree with that on the real. So look, I want to ask you, man, because again, you are a man full of wisdom, especially when it comes to this music business. You feel me? A game that a lot of people are trying to play. You know what I
And I
mean?
sold a
Again, I
lot of
believe.
records. And I sold a lot
Yeah,
of
and
records.
look, yeah, and it's and look, and have the results, right?
Yeah,
Definitely got the results. You dig what I'm saying? So look, I'm gonna before I even ask that, I'm gonna go to this then. So with even the physicals, right? Like I know
yeah,
we in the time of now digital. Do you
yeah.
feel? Because I see that you still press up CDs. Do you still feel CDs are good marketing tools to use, promotion tools to use?
It just depends. Like, that's part of marketing. So you got to see what your audience is and what your audience is on. Some people are still into CDs. You have audiophiles who are like into like the purest form of music. They like vinyl. They like CDs. They like wave files. They want the highest quality. So it just depends on who your audience is. And once you see who your audience is and how they consume their music, you offer it to them like that. So if they consume it digitally, have a direct to consumer digital version available for them with something extra special, like extra special content that they could see. Like, if they go past this paywall on your website, like, they have access to all your music and an experience, an audio visual experience. Or if your fans like t-shirts and posters, have t-shirts and posters. If your fans like CDs and vinyls and USBs, have that. Like, you got to do the research and find out, and then sell. Then sell, but do the research, study, understand who you're selling to, understand what they like, what they're into.
Right, right, right. Now, most definitely on the real. So, getting back to the original question, you feel me? I had seen that you made a statement about artists giving away their music for like 100. I mean, 1/100th of a penny, right? And
Yeah,
like, so I remember back in the day, you feel me, when Michael Jackson, the Temptations, everybody was doing their thing and stuff, and I would hear these crazy numbers, like, damn, they getting 2 cents of a on a record, like, you know what I'm saying, like that shit sounded like highway robbery, you know what I'm saying? But so this is a thing that's been going on in the music industry. As far as music being put on YouTube, I know that they do, like, I think you got to get 1 million to get like 10,000.
yeah. I mean, it varies. It depends on who the artist is and
Mm-hmm.
what level they put you at. But yeah, it's something like that.
Okay.
So
So
yeah,
what would be a more effective way for artists to make money from their music? You feel me? Without just, I mean, you can still put it on YouTube, Apple, stuff like that too. But like, besides the merch, because I know it would be merchandise and stuff like that. What would be like a quicker, effective way for artists to see a return on their product?
sell direct to consumer online experiences. Have a paywall, have your own website with a paywall. Once they pay, they can listen to your music. They're gonna have access to songs that are not on the streaming sites. They're gonna have access to content that's not on YouTube. Give them an experience. And if you can sell a subscription for $10. You feel me? $10 a month. So, I mean, if you got 1,000 followers, you can't sell 1,010. You know what I'm saying? That's 10,000 a month. You feel me? Like, that's 120,000 a year at the very least, and you don't even have to do anything but produce the music and the content and pay for the website design and shit. So you might spend a couple thousand a year, but you should be able to make 120,000 a year selling direct to consumer. You don't have to press nothing up or anything.
Right. So do you think like for even the ladies, right? Because again, the women are here, they stamp, they impacting, right? And I was telling like a few of my female friends that are artists and stuff like that, like don't forget posters. You know what I'm saying? Like some of these, I remember. I look. I don't know about you. I had Lil Kim. I had Foxy Brown. I
Oh, for
had
sure.
Aaliyah for show. You know what I'm saying? Like they was on the wall, man. You know what I'm saying? So like even having those things, you feel what I'm saying? Like are very
Oh,
advantageous for artists
most
and you
definitely.
know, yeah.
Most definitely. Most
Like people will
definitely.
buy that shit, right? Like you feel like
Oh,
people will buy
oh yeah.
posters and
Oh
shit?
yeah. Oh yeah. People buy posters. People buy digicards. People buy. If you got it for sale, people gonna buy it.
Right. Now that's a fact. And the
Yeah, but
thing is that I be wanna
posters for show. Posters for show. For
right,
the
right,
ladies.
right.
For the ladies. For the ladies.
Yeah, I mean, even some dudes, some of these niggas might not, but some niggas
Yeah.
probably, you know, if they got the, you know, physique together.
Oh yeah. I mean, yeah, for sure. You know, like I mean, if you're a dope artist, you know, your fans are gonna want to represent. They can't hang a stream on the wall. You know what I'm saying?
That's
They
a
can't put
fact.
they can't put it up on their locker. They can't put it up in their room. You know, they can't. That's why people want something tangible. You know, like a CD. I might not play the CD, but you know what I'm saying, in my collection, I might, you know, have a mini poster. I might,
Yeah, they
whatever.
might they might buy the CD just to hang it on the wall.
Might exactly.
So
So you
what you do
know,
is you put your QR code on the CD as well, just so they can get the digital version too.
yeah. I mean, it's so many different ways. It's just like you really just got to understand who you selling to, and once you understand who you selling to, just sell them what they want or what they need. You know.
Now that's a big fact.
But you got to create you got to create a story. You got to create a storyline. You got to create an experience for people where they're gonna bite into it, where they're gonna feel like, what's the story? Oh, this person has a story. Let me follow the story. Let me, you know, let them take on an adventure. You know what I'm saying? Whatever your character or your brand is.
Right.
So they'll be invested. You know, along the way.
Right. So another thing that I see that artists do a lot of artists, right? Or I don't even know if they qualify as artists. Because I ask them sometime, are you a con artist or are you a music artist? And the reason why I say a con artist, the reason why I say a con artist is because they want this game to bring wealth, but they don't want to invest. You know what I'm saying? And it goes back to kind of some of the things we were speaking on earlier, like not going around supporting other outlets, you know what I'm saying, and stuff like that to, you know, get yourself in rotation with these people or be on their minds. And, you know, when they want to mention new things and stuff like that, like, you know what, man, my nigga Trap, what you do? You know what I'm saying? Because you be in the mix and, you know, rubbing shoulders and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So do you think like that's one of their main problems is like that artists are more takers than givers?
Well, you got a lot of people who they look at it, they look at the fantasy of music and think, you know, like I could say a rap, I could say it cool and look fresh, and then the whole world will come to me. And it's not like that. This is a business. You have to invest in yourself. You know, it's this business been around for a long time. It's changing as far as the way that people consume music and how the money, how it works from being like an industry with physical product to now it's just licensing a digital product. It's changing, but it's still the same. If you want to be seen, the more eyeballs you want to see you, the more ears you want to hear you. You have to spend money. You know,
Right,
it's like you got to spend money. So for you to make money, you have to spend money. Like, and if you don't understand that, then like this is like I said before, like you're not even gonna be able to get in the room if you don't understand that. Like
right,
you know we're near the room, you know, because to make money, it's like this to go platinum. Well, you know, to go platinum, you gotta have millions of dollars to go platinum. Like you can't sell a million units if you can't press a million units up. You know, you need money. You know, you need money to put uh your image, your brand, your music in front of enough people to where a million people go and buy your music. And you know how many people you have to put it in front of to reach the number of a million when the buy through rate is like 0.1%.
right.
You know what I'm
And
saying? So
it goes back to that. Y'all could be playing a lottery if y'all want to.
man, right.
You know what I'm saying? So like that's the only thing is that because I say people all the time, Trap, is that you're gonna pay this business until this business pays you.
Oh, for sure. For sure,
You know
for
what I
sure.
mean? So if you're not in the mind of wanting to pay this business, then yeah, you're gonna, catch yourself in a stagnant place for a very long time. So
Right.
every time I run across, that's why I ask them, are you a con artist or a music
Right.
artist? You
Right.
know what I'm saying? That's very important for me to know, especially if I'm work with you on any level. So look, I want to ask you, man, because you became a major vessel, you became a heartbeat for the music industry in the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? Again, I mean, I know everybody come fuck with you. That's why I ain't asked you a question about how did you link with these people, because I'd be doing that shit all day. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so I ain't gonna, I just want to get the more lucrative questions with you to get good answers out. So what made you want to become the factory, become the machine for people? Because that's very important to have. I mean, if you wasn't around, bro, it's people there, right? But like, it's not Trap LA, right? Like, you the one-stop shop for sure. Like, you feel what I'm saying? And on top of that, you can get some wisdom, connects, and it's a lot that comes with you versus like going to a regular t-shirt spot. They gonna do your t-shirt and that's gonna be that. But coming to pick up something from you, they can fuck around and bump into Joe Moses. They can fuck around and bump into G Perico or any other these other artists out there that's doing their thing. You feel what I'm saying? That's the possibility from even just getting merchandise from you. So
For
what made
sure.
you want to get into that business of let me become the factory, like getting all the machines? Because I've been watching you for years, and I haven't factoried up like that, but that's where I get that factory mind frame of buying shit myself. You feel what I'm saying? I definitely get that from you. What made you want to go that route?
Man, just being uh, uh just studying the game and studying the industry and studying business. What I am, what Trap LA is a full service marketing company. It's multiple companies made up into one. We're vertically integrated. So, we have, t-shirt print shops, we have sticker print shops, we have posters, offset print shops, banner print shops. I have multiple print shops. I have multiple um, factories when it comes to manufacturing clothes, shipping, logistics, marketing, street team, record reps, radio, all across the board. Shit from inception, from just having an idea, pre-production, to going in the studio, making hit records, having relationships with producers, writers, um, content creators, video directors, having a full service music studio, having the cameras, having all that. So I know that, like, if I have an idea, I could put it together, I could put it out, and I could monetize it. So I was doing that, studying that, just seeing how that worked as a kid. And then as I just grew older and generated money, I just started investing into studios, into equipment, into machinery. And so I could have a system so I could put something out myself. I don't have to rely on these people over here. And now when I'm not using it myself, I lease it out or rent it out to people. So if you need something done, if I'm not pressing nothing up, I'm gonna print your stuff up. So the print shop and the t-shirts and all that stuff is just one part of a whole system that I have created. And the reason I wanted to create a system is I know it's a lot of weird shit that goes on in the music industry, and I wanted to just be a good gatekeeper so people could come and they could get everything done. Full service marketing. We could go from the streets all the way to the top, and it's a one-stop shop.
That's a fact, man. That's a fact. And again, man, you've been such a major example. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people may not pay attention close, but I'm one of them people, like how Nip said, I steal information. And when I mean I'm saying, like, I look at your page is like the news paper for me. Like, I get on and your page is let me go to Trap Page today. Okay, this is what he posted. Okay, boom. That's
Yeah.
how I treat your Instagram page. Like, your page is like the Source magazine, double XL. Like the cheat code page is what I look at it like. You know what I'm saying? Like, because
Right.
it's gems all day long.
Yeah.
If a nigga know you and don't know what to do, then yeah, I don't. You know. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, how is that possible? You dig what I'm saying? Like, if you know Trap and know who he is, how do you know? How do you not know what to do?
Yeah, I mean, you know, it's for the people who really into it. Like all my little homies, all my real life little homies are millionaires. You know,
Right, right.
like like my baby brother, millionaire. You know, all my little homies, millionaires. Like real life, not off music, some off music, but off products, off selling stuff, off creating businesses and helping people create businesses and systems. So that's what we all about. You feel me? Like making a real change.
Right, right, right. Now that's what's up. That's what's up. So what would you say is like, because I know a gang of the things that I was able to get a good glimpse. I was, I was a teenager, little kid, a little bit. You feel what I'm saying? So I seen a lot. I remember when Usher came out. I remember when Chris Brown came out. I remember when Bow Wow came out. Crisscross. I remember. You know what I'm saying? So I got a good idea. But from your perception, what do you think are some of the major changes that has taken place in music from back then to today?
Major changes. Just the way that people consume the music, the way it's a lot more music being put out at a faster pace. It's the music how style has changed to it's now it's just like being driven off of like basically keywords, like parts of the music that you can make TikToks from. So it's like a 15-second world. Like people, really aren't into listening to whole songs anymore. Like, they cool with a verse and a hook. I don't know, it's like, man, it's evolving, I'll say. Instead of just changing, I say it's just evolving to like
Right,
futuristic.
right. Okay, okay, okay. So would you say like it would be smart? Because back then it wasn't nothing but artist deals for niggas to make it, right? Or
Yeah.
like now I ain't gonna say that was all, but like today that is like shied away from more than ever now, right? And I understand why completely, but just for the listening's sake, would it be smart for an artist today to sign to a label?
If they understand what's going on and they reach a level of having enough leverage so it makes sense, so you're not totally reliant monetarily on the label, and that you understand how to utilize the label system and everything that they have, I think it definitely makes sense to deal with a large machine. If you have a perfect understanding of what the machine does and how to work the machine, definitely do it. If you have the opportunity to get a deal, definitely do it.
So what's one of the major advantages besides distribution with signing to a major label?
I mean, you have a whole system, you have a whole network. You automatically thrust into a whole network. That's like somebody that just comes, you know, that's the difference between you coming to Trap LA or you going to, uh, you know, that company over there. Like you have all of my relationships. You come work with me. Now you have an opportunity to network with these people and, other people that would never be able to talk to because you rock with me. And I've built those
Right,
relationships,
right,
so
right, right.
now you able to be like on different, you could be on TV, you could get different brand deals that you would never get by being independent, you know?
That's a fact. That's a fact. So if you can give any young man, young woman advice that's trying to get into this music business today, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm low key tired of them. You feel me? There's too many rappers and shit today. But if you can't give them advice, what piece of advice would you give them coming into the music industry?
Get money, find you something that makes you money,
Right, right,
get a career, so you could, invest in. This is an expensive hobby. So, get you a career, get you a income source so that you could get everything that you need. So you could, do the best, be the best, make the best music,
right, right.
comfortably.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. I appreciate it, man. So look, what I want to do is I'm gonna open up the flow. You dig what I'm saying? We got my brother DJ 808 in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he probably got a million questions over there because I be trying to, I be trying to lead questions and shit, but I be, you know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna let my man holler at you, man. 808, man. Go and holler at my nigga Trap one time.
Trap
Yo,
LA. What's going on, man?
yo, what's up with it?
Not much, man. See, Clay, today, I don't really have much of a question. I just want to give big salutes and flowers today. Thank you, Trap LA, for what you've been able to do for our communities and our culture. So thank you.
Oh yeah, for sure, 100. I appreciate it. You're welcome. I mean, that's what I'm here for. I'm here to help, man. I love, like as a kid, I love hip hop, rap is something that I fell in love with. So, it's always just been my mission to be able to contribute to the culture.
Absolutely, absolutely. So my thing is how can we support you during this calendar year? Um with some of the key things that you're doing this year because I definitely want to tap in and support because I do feel like you have that billionaire's mindset and I definitely would love to help get you there and bring more awareness to your brand. So how can we support you with some of the key things that you're doing this calendar year?
Man, just honestly, I don't know. However you feel, whatever you feel that you could bring to the table. I'm gonna do what I do. So like I really, not to say that I don't need help, but I always just, I'm gonna make it happen. So it's like whatever you feel you could bring to the table, or however you feel, we could put something together and work together. Whether it be like at an event. I do something for my DJs every month where I bring them all together, feed them, give them good drink, a great experience, and play great music for them, and introduce them to new artists or whatnot. I do that once a month. Maybe we could collab on something like that. Um, yeah, and then I'm just working on bringing all the media, like all the young LA media together, just to create a network like the Associated Press, so we can have something like that as well. Because I work closely with a lot of record labels, and they're always looking for press and media, and they're getting kind of get tired of the ones that are already out here, already popping. So it's a lane for um, the bigger artists to get interviewed by the smaller platforms out here in LA. So I'm working on just building that so we can network on that.
No, absolutely, man. So, um, I'll definitely stay tuned to your Instagram, and again, I definitely want to support you to get you to that billionaire status because I believe wholeheartedly that you deserve it.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Hey, we gonna get it. We gonna get it for sure. Definitely
Yeah, I
gonna
ain't gonna
get it.
lie. 808, when you see what I mean by factory, that's why that's not just a word I'm using. Factories, like you know what I'm saying, like this the heartbeat. Like, you feel me? I'm talking about machines after machines. Like, this is where I get that buy it yourself shit from. Like, I get that from trap. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck going to pay for studio, build your studio. You know what I'm saying? Like, t-shirt machine.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like, getting all that. That's me been watching him for years. You know what I'm saying? Like, just being that one-stop shop, man. So, like, I know it, like asking that question, I know it was trap. Like, damn, like, how do I answer? Like, how do I
Hey,
answer that? You know what I'm saying? Like, to support me, like, I don't know.
Man, I want to see
Cause look,
Trap
cause,
with
cause
that
to
Billy.
support, cause to support trap, you gotta support yourself.
hey, hey,
All
for
day,
sure, for
all
sure,
day.
for
That's how you
sure.
support him. Is by supporting yourself. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you need some shit, go holler at him.
Yeah, just get it together. I really want to just bring also just bring awareness to business and business credit and us building proper businesses so that we could work and just invoice each other, and everything doesn't have to be a cash transaction. So I might need $5,000 worth of graphics, you might need $5,000 worth of print work. We could just invoice each other out and build credit up amongst each other,
Right.
and then where we could have like 1,000 of our little brothers and sisters with real legit business credits. So we run across a building, we might run across a building and run across the owner, and he like, man, I need to get out of town. This building is worth 20 million. I'll take 17 cash for it right now. Or you know, I'll take 17. You feel me? And we could come together and use our business credit to get the down payment. Then
Mm-hmm.
then spend $1 million to rehab it, and then sell it for 20.
Mm-hmm.
And you feel me? That's 2 million, man. That we could just split up like 2 million out of nowhere. You feel me? That's how the other people do it. So that's how we're gonna do it. So I'm just working to introduce people to new systems. And the people that's with it, okay, you with it, you rocking with me, let's go. Then we're gonna start putting deals together. We're gonna put groups together, like, okay, let's invest in this. Like this machine right here costs 10 million. I can't buy it by myself. So let's partner up and get this machine. And we know that with this machine, it'll run 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? We just need somebody that works in 8 hour shifts. Let's put the plan together and get this machine and monetize it. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right, right.
like that's the $1 billion. You feel me? If we if I got 1,000 people that got $1 million worth of credit, how much is that?
You feel me?
Nah, how much is that?
Shit, you said 1,000 people with $1 million worth of credit?
Yeah,
That's 100 million.
that's 100
You said
million.
1,000 people. Let me see. You said 1,000 people
A
with $1
thousand
million
people
worth of credit.
with $1 million worth of credit.
Shit, that's 100 million. A
I don't,
thousand.
I don't think that's right.
I don't know. Let me see. Let me put my calculator. Let me see. 1,000 people. Let's do some
Mm-hmm.
math.
Mm-hmm.
God damn. Okay, no. Let me. Boom. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, thousand, million. That's a billion.
Yeah, so that's what he talking about. You feel me? So that's like that ain't really, like shit.
Yeah, look, I have to count to. I have to count to zero. Like, wait a minute. Okay, so he said 1,000. Look, I'm trying to come back to the shorter money because I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, no, that's $1 billion worth of credit. Yeah,
And
Yeah,
we finna hop on that train.
yeah, that's $1 billion worth of credit, bro.
yeah, that's
Hey,
strength. That's power. You feel me?
conversations with Trap. I'm telling you.
Hey, that's why we had to get one in. That's why I'm like, this is really class right now. You know what I'm saying? Like this
Absolutely.
wasn't finna be one of them. So how did you end up meeting? Nah, man, this man got wisdom. And like I said, if anybody is serious about being in this business and succeeding in this business, why not take wisdom from a person that has the results? You know what I mean?
And
Because see, a lot of these people that I be seeing out here be talking about shit ain't got no results.
Nah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But the thing that's always worked for me is like my pops rest in peace told me was like just get your money. So you don't have to go to these weird parties with these weirdos. You don't have to hang out. Whatever you need, you just pay for it and you just do your thing, do your own thing, and then running into people and meeting people like Master P and 50 Cent and coming not coming like let me get something from you, but coming to the table with something. Like you need this, okay, I can provide this for you and
I
make this happen
provide
for
that.
you. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't need you to give me anything. I'm gonna come back with it. You need this, or like that's why it's important to have money. Whatever business you in, you gotta have like get your money together. It's great to have the idea, but put the plan together so you can get the money and execute and do the thing how you really want to do it. You know?
that's a fact. That's a big fact. That's a big fact. 808, I appreciate you, brother. We got my homegirl Fetty in the building. You dig what I'm saying? Big old congratulations to you today. You dig what I'm saying? Today is a good day for Fetty. Fetty, you there with me? She probably over there tattooing or something, man. She got to wake her game. See, every week, 808, she talking about don't say that to her. Don't wake her game up before she mess her name. Look, it did today. You know what I'm saying? Look,
Oh
that's why I be saying that. Wake your game up for you mess your name up, man. But nah, it's all good, man. I know she hearing spirit, man. JJ, what's going on, my good folks, man? Go holler at Trap one time.
What's the deal? No, KO, you took my question for him. So all I want to tell him now is to keep going and keep progressing in life, you know?
Oh, for sure, 100. I appreciate that.
Nah, man, she don't know.
I was gonna
She
ask
don't
you
know who
something
Big
else, but
Trap
KO
is.
took my question. So that's all I had to say today.
It's all good. It's all
Mm-hmm.
good.
Nah, I
Hey, it's not
appreciate you. I
about me.
appreciate you.
It's not about me, it's about the idea.
That's a fact. That's a fact. But look, Trap, man, I know that you got some stuff you got to do. And I want to just say thank you for coming through today, spending some time with us and giving us some information about the game and stuff like that. Because, again, a lot of these people don't have this information. You feel what I'm saying? They don't know nothing about the game. They don't even know who to talk to about this. You dig what I'm saying? And this be one of them times where I'll be like looking at the fact that we create ways to give access, right? And they don't take advantage. So this is why I go back to, are you a con artist or a music artist? Because if you're a music artist, getting the places to be to make sure that you can get the things you need to move forward. But this is why everybody not gonna make it, man. But I want to say thank you for coming through, spending some time with us, giving us that game and stuff like that, man. Again, this is your boy Clavon with my brother DJ 808 on the ones and twos. Make sure y'all follow Trap LA on Instagram at Trap X LA, all together, no underscores, no periods. This Trap X LA, all together. Make sure y'all keep up with them, tune in with them if y'all need any promotional needs, man. I'm talking about marketing needs, promotion needs, or just any needs in the music business. Get up again with Trap LA. Other than that, man, y'all can catch us here every Tuesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until next time, we'll see y'all later, man. DJ 808, go and get us up out of here, bro.
We had big conversations today.
Y'all finna like this song.
LA.
If yo hoe mugging in the club, don't bring the bitch. Politicking about them one, stay at the crib. 40 niggas, one bottle, who let them in? Go put your whip up in that bitch and go watch them kids. So why the fuck these niggas talking but can't make it rain? And why the hell these bitches hating but can't touch a stage? Who the fuck told them to come up here anyway? I'm finna pull up through valet, get my section ready. Hold the Bombay, bring the ace of spade. I cannot relate, you bitches fabricated. My name's Tsunami, bitch, so bring the barricade. Cause everybody in this bitch finna catch them away. Man, the fuck I look like entertaining broke niggas. Laying grabbing on my arm, this a joke, nigga. My band's outside, demon at the house. If you ain't talking money, what you talking about? A punk bitch can never please go to hell. I paid for a couple bitches BBL. Bitch, you heard what the fuck I said. Play that shit back, faded. I paid for a couple bitches BBL. Those 20 bands on one bitch, I don't make them split. She keep looking over here, I'ma scrape the bitch. Yeah, I'm a real bad bitch, but I park your shit. Money material on her ass, so she got my tip. So why the fuck these niggas talking but can't make it rain? And why the hell these bitches hating but can't touch a stage? Who the fuck told them to come up here anyway? I'm finna pull up through valet, get my section ready. Hold the Bombay, bring the ace of spade. I cannot relate, you bitches fabricated. My name's Tsunami, bitch, so bring the barricade. Cause everybody in this bitch finna catch them away. Bitch, I'm conceited. If I get a nigga play, just know he eating. If I tell a nigga lies, just know he eating them. Just know he eating them. Sagittarius is take a nigga season. Yeah, we season, could take him for no reason. I'm a rock star, bitch, fucking up a scene just for speaking. You can meet that nigga on the deep end. If yo hoe mugging in the club, don't bring the bitch. Politicking about them one, stay at the crib. 40 niggas, one bottle, who let them in? Go start your whip up in that bitch and go watch them kids. Stop letting broke niggas in for hooping shit. If he can't make it rain, kick him out.
Oh, we on some legendary shit. Hey, it was legendary. Conversation today with Trap LA. Make sure you tap in. But if you serious about your business, though, until the next time, we cashing out.